Hey, I got a first Nancy Fraley thing for you. Her first Still Austin single barrel cask strength rye Nancy pick. Let's go. Welcome back to Old Fashioned Ways, and today is going to be a quick review. There's going to be a lot less talk and a lot quicker jumping into this review. Let's pour some of this out and let it start breathing. Ooh, that sounds great. Always love that sound. Nancy Fraley has been doing single barrel cask strength picks for Still Austin for a while, but up until now, it's only been bourbon. Now, this is the first time she does a rye pick. It was released in September. It's a distillery only, unfortunately, and when it's gone, it's gone. Anytime I do a review, I'll be giving away samples, so make sure you stay tuned to find out how you can win a sample. Now, I can't wait to taste this, so that being said, let's get into these bottle details. Bottle details. Still Austin cask strength single barrel rye Nancy pick, September 2024 release. Yep. Classification Rye Whiskey. Distiller Still Austin. Release date September 2024. Proof on this is 117.96, making it a 58.98 ABV. Age on this is at least 3 years plus. There is no finish. Mashbill, 100% rye. MSRP on this bad boy, $90. As usual with any of my reviews, we're going to give a score of 1 to 10 on aroma, flavors, complexity, mouthfeel, finish, and would I buy again. All right, let's get into the fun part. Let's start looking at this bad boy. Ooh, that is a pretty dark rye. It's a dark amber. Hard to see through. I mean, it's aged 3 years or more, but that looks like it's aged a little bit longer than that. But of course, it's aged in Texas, so that does make a difference. Let's get a little SJ here and swirl it around and see how it holds on to the glass. Ooh, that is nice and tight. So it's getting very tight legs. They're just starting to form, but they're very close and hanging on there pretty well. None of them have kind of run down. They're starting to make a little bit of one right now and just going down. That has me excited. All right. So next, aroma. Ooh, very spicy up front. You can smell it. You can smell that there's some proof to this bad boy. As we're talking about it, the proof on this is 117.96. This is my first drink of the night, so won't be too bad. It smells like a rye. You get that rye. You always get that rye, that spiciness from the rye, but there is some sweetness behind. There's some brown sugar as usual, a little bit of toffee. Ooh, it kind of opened up my passageway, let me breathe a little bit. So a little bit of like that menthol, I shouldn't say menthol, like a mint. Pretty good nose overall, a little bit spicy, but I mean, what do you expect? It's rye, right? So for nose, I'm gonna give that a 6.5. Flavors, initial taste, my first drink of the night, so it's probably I'm gonna see how that feels. Ooh, that was not as spicy as I was expecting. It was my first drink. I was expecting it to slap me in the face with some spice, but it does have some spice on it, but not very much. The initial taste actually coats the tip in the middle of my tongue, giving you some sweetness, some butteriness, some cinnamon, like a darkness to it. So like a dark chocolate, little bit of cherry in there. That was a lot to take in for that. I was actually a little bit worried about it being real spicy up front, and it wasn't. That was very nice. I did like that. For initial taste, I'm going to give that a 7.2. All right. Let's go for that second taste, the complexity. How does this evolve on the tongue? And see what flavors I get out of it this second one. Ooh. So more of a butterscotch taste, a butteriness, a cinnamon. It's just a little tannic on that one, but not a bad tannic, a little bit dry. I like the flavors across the mouth. There's a lot of sweetness there. It's kind of funny. It's like apple pie without the apple in a way, because you get that cinnamon, that sweetness, and that butteriness and all that going on. And it does evolve. It goes from one flavor to the next without really overfighting it. And as I said, not a lot of spice up front. I have a little bit of that spice still on my tongue, but not a whole bunch. So I do like that. For complexity, I'm going to give that a 7. Mouthfeel, thickness, and viscosity. Now, this sticks to the glass very nicely. It sticks to the mouth very nicely. It covers the front, the mid, the roof of my mouth. It's been there from the first drink to now. Nice thickness, a little bit of tannicky, which makes it feel a little bit drying. But it's velvet over the tongue, or buttery, I should say. Like if you bit on a butter and that butter kind of just stayed on your tongue there. I like this. I like that mouthfeel. I like the thickness on it. I like the viscosity on it. I'm actually going to give that, wow, I'm going to give that an 8. Finish. How does it stay and how does it come all across the tongue, right? Wow. Every drink just got better and better. That butterscotch just hits there. Nice little cinnamon, a little bit of ginger, a little bit of that, like what I smelled in the beginning. I'm now starting to get a little bit of that mint in there. Just a hint of it towards the back, not a lot of it. The flavor has stayed. It started, it's going, I still have it. It's not faint, it's nice on the tongue. I'm appreciating all that finish right now. Just overall a nice, finish with some spiciness, some sweetness, some butteriness. Sticks very well to the tongue. I'm gonna give that finish an 8. Now the big question is, would I buy again? That's the hard part, right? I know this is one and done. I don't even know if they still have any other. I was lucky enough that Whiskey Shaman went out there and he grabbed one for me and got it down to me. If there's another one out there, I would definitely grab it. I will definitely be grabbing. So these are going to be coming out once a month, and they come out, they're sold, they're done, right? So I can't wait to get another one next month and compare it to this one and see what the differences are on that. Would I buy again? Yes. The problem is I don't think we're gonna. I think it's probably sold by this time, since it was the first one. It's probably sold out. So unfortunately, I have to give that a lower score. So would I buy again? Yes, and that's gonna be a 5. Wow, I really enjoyed this. Nancy, I feel like she knocked it out of the park with her first rye pick. But I mean, would you expect anything less from her? I know I don't. She's just killing it, and I really appreciate everything she does. So my score for this one was 41.7 out of 60. That's a great score for this. I'm looking forward to next month's release. I'm gonna see if anybody's going up there that maybe can, if they have any more, grab me another bottle of this. I didn't know what to expect. I'm not a big rye guy. I'm starting to like ryes more. I'm a bourbon guy, but I've learned to start appreciate more and more of the ryes. So I'm pretty excited. I really like this. I really thought this was a good pour, and I definitely want to share this with you. Let's talk about this. How can you get a pour, right? How can you get a sample of this? Well, please, if you haven't, just go hit that like button. It really helps me out, helps out the algorithm too. Also in the comments below, let me know, what is your favorite rye? What should I compete this with? Maybe I should do a rye blind and do a few ryes and pick up a few of your guys' favorite ryes to do that with and put this up against and see where it lands. Also add in the comments, #StillAustin, right? So in the comments below, #StillAustin. I wanted to do a quick review with this. Not so much that I want to do a quick review on Nancy stuff. I just wanted to see a different format. Do you guys like it where I don't talk as much up front, where I just kind of jump pretty quickly into the bottle, jump pretty quickly into the review? Or do you like that information, that the information I gather about the bottles, about the distilleries, or where it came from, let me know. I know I'm the type of person that likes information, but some people just want to go through this quicker. So let me know, did you prefer this quick format with less information initially, or do you like the other one where I give you all that info? So I would love to hear your thoughts and comments on that as well. Well, my friends, thank you for joining me on another journey down my whiskey rabbit hole. Till our next journey, my friends. Cheers.